Alright guys, so I know you gotta love my work area. But I didn't feel like getting the bench out over there. So I'm being very careful because this trunk is body worked already. Should be no grease on this at all. So I am going to pull this part now. Before I start doing my YouTube channel, guys, I had already did this up already. Did this headliner a year or two ago, whenever it was, last year, the year before. But whatever. So now I am going to try to get this headliner put in here. And I don't know if you see, guys, but see how I rolled it up? And one of the things I get my material on, because of the fact that you know, you don't want to fold this up. This would not be looking like this if I would have folded that up. So I had to roll it up in that, and I'll save that for my headliner for my 70 Wildcat. Alright guys, so I'm going to try to go on and start getting this headliner put in here. Alright guys, so we're putting this headliner in. I got here these things that the bowls hook into. And if you look, I got rear right to front right. So I already installed one, but they're going to go in from the rear all the way towards the front. This one is broke. I need to see if Buick Bob have another one. Alright, so these are the clips here that have to go in there. It's 5 on this side, and then on the other side it's gonna be one like that in the back. On the left side here, guys, you got that one there. Then here it's just got holes that they're gonna go into, and it looked like they marked that they're gonna go into the top. And then that one goes in the bottom. So it looked like that one goes in the top, that one goes in the top, and then that one right there in the back. So it's 5 on that other side and 2 on this side. Alright guys, so as you see here, I put a center line on this headliner. So this is my first time doing the headliner, guys. I've never done this before. So it's my very first go round. And I put it in there once already. It fits really good, but I noticed that it wasn't centered. So what I had to do is come in and I had to center this up. So now when I go in there, I just make sure this is centered. And before I started in the back, but I think this time I'm gonna come and start in this with this middle bow. Now I never did these before, so if anybody out there to do upholstery work, maybe you could comment and tell me, you know, how I should have went about this. But I'm gonna start with that center one. It's 6 bowls. I'm gonna start with the third one back from the front, and then I'm gonna kind of go from there. So when I put it in the first time, I started at the back and worked my way up. And I think to get this thing centered, I need to start at this center bowl. So, because when I was working it forward, I think it was moving one way or the other. So I'm thinking if I can get this middle one centered up, they got the staples or something that you push in. I believe that's the way to go with this. So I'm gonna install this again, guys, and then I'll come back after I get it in there. All right. So what I did is I put the other side in first, and then I'm screwing these in on this side second, and then I hammered that up a little bit, and that's the side there that I'm talking about. It clips in right there, and I just pull that bolt kind of forward and it tightens in. So on that front piece there, I'm got this other side off, the one like that, and I'll put it in that side first, then I'll put the other one in on this side here. And the other one is gonna go right there, guys. So all right, guys, wow. All right, this is my first time. All right, so this is my first time, guys, doing a headliner. But so far, it's coming along pretty good. You see all the wrinkles in here. They'll come out like the wrinkles here. Once I get the pulling and gluing this all up, these wrinkles are gonna come out of here, guys. So if you seen my 70 Wildcat when I took the headliner out, because I wasn't recording when I did this car when I took it out, but I show you how to take that headliner out, how to mark everything, and then this video is showing you, and then when I do the Wildcat I do it again, but this is showing you how to put this back up in here. Alright, so now that I got that in there, now all it is pushing and pulling, gluing this headliner up and getting the wrinkles out of it. So it's going up pretty good so far, guys. First one, so if it don't turn out, you know why. All right. Normally I use a glue gun for this, but my glue gun messed up on me a couple of months back, and I ordered another one, and that one, I don't know, it didn't last that long. It wasn't even really a glue gun, but so I just come in here and I brush this stuff on. So I mean, a glue gun is better. You kind of use less material, less glue. But I done started this headliner, so I just want to get it up and in here. Alright guys, so like I said, by this being my first headliner, I'm probably doing this wrong, but I'm starting from the center from that center bowl, working my way forward for now. Then I'm gonna pull it backwards. So so far it seems to be working on the other side. You will know if I mess up, because when I mess up, I'm one of those, I don't mind saying that didn't work out. Alright, so I'm on this last little section here. So what I want to do is, it's a lot of pulling and stretching with this, guys. So I'm trying to pull this, and that's knotting up right there. And I see why. Alright, so I got that loose. But it's a lot of pulling and stretching with this, guys. And just getting these panels to pull tight. Alright guys, so I got the headliner in here. First time, turned out alright, but I ran out of glue at the back here. So this will pull tight. Once I get it glued in, it'll pull in tight, but the most of that headliner is in there pretty tight, guys. So my first time, but I don't think it turned out too bad. Alright, let me come back here. Alright guys, so that headliner is in there pretty much. I ran out of glue, so I want to pull like the front of that back loose and glue that down a little differently. Just stretch it a little more, but the most of that headliner and then the back, I wasn't able to get all of that glued up. So I gotta come in and I gotta order some more glue and get some more glue. But for my first headliner, guys, and that's what I be trying to show you guys, that just don't be scared, man. Get in and try it. I've been doing like seats and door panels, but I never did a headliner before. So this is my first headliner, guys. I mean, you know, as anything, you get better as it go. But that's a good thing about Tony here, is that he let me experiment on his cars. But I do a decent job always, guys. I do the best that I can. So, you know, but there we go, guys. The headliner's in there.